Hi, my name is Nathan,
I'm Nate.
and we analyzed the music video of Paradise by Coldplay. So from the beginning of the video to 10 seconds in, we already see some things happening. We're seeing an African landscape with animals and a sunset in the background. This is opening up the video and it's foreshadowing what the content of the music video will be like.
Here we see an elephant, a man in an elephant costume in some sort of cage, and it symbolizes that he is very lonely.
So the lyrics still have not started. The elephant manages to break out of his cage and he's running away. And now we know that the goal is for him to find his friends because on the wall we saw a picture of other elephants. A monkey, like a real monkey in a cage, tries to chase him, and then the police are chasing him. He escapes and gets on a bike. This represents the beginning of his freedom and the beginning of his adventure to set out and find his true friends.
He picks up a bike and then he rides, and it symbolizes that his journey has begun, and he is going to find his friends.
So in this part, we see the man in the elephant costume running down an escalator and pushing past a bunch of people. This represents his supreme sense of urgency to go and find his friends. He really needs to get away. He runs to a plane that is about to depart and gets on. Then it shows the plane taking off and soaring through the air. This represents taking action and that he is serious about this.
So he's on a plane, and then he gets off the plane, and he's holding these cardboard signs with the lyrics, and the cardboard signs represent that he is poor and homeless.
So here we see the elephant walking across a lot of railroad tracks alone. He enters a bike shop and puts loose change and a pack of gum on the counter. The change is obviously a very small amount, and this is sort of represented by the pack of gum. It could have been something that was given to him when he was begging with the cardboard signs. He points at the bike he wants, which looks fancy and fast, but the cashier looks at his change, which is European money, so this gives us a clue as to where he is at the moment. So the cashier looks at it and he shakes his head and he points to a cheap looking unicycle. Next, we see the elephant riding slowly down the highway with no end in sight. He tries to get a ride from a passing car, but it is ignored. This represents how people are sort of trying to stay away from him because he's different. All the while, we see that he is alone, and that adds to the fact that the only thing in his mind is to get to his friends.
He tries to get a ride from someone, but no one will give him a ride, and that shows that no one will give him a ride because he's different. And then it shows a time lapse of the sky, symbolizing that he needs to find his friends because time is running out.
In this time period, the elephant finally finds his friends in the African savannah. They are partying and playing rock instruments, and again we see the setting sun is in the background. He throws his unicycle on the ground and runs to them. One of his friends does not have elephant feet, but sneakers. This represents that they are not actually elephants. When he throws his unicycle on the ground, it symbolizes leaving the past behind and that he has gotten over the hard things he went through.
Here we see them all playing in front of a stage, playing like they were before in the scene previous, but we believe this is a flashback from a performance before they did, and it shows that they performed.
So this is a conclusion to the video. We see the man in the elephant suit running off into the sunset with all of his friends. Through the whole video, we did not really need facial expressions to get the characters' emotions because of their body language. Here we know that they're happy because they found each other and the music is happy.